Howdy, and right now I'm gonna show you guys how to turn this simple bumper into this magnificent art of work. So let's go. First, you're gonna get a makeshift paint booth. You're gonna get your paint code and your paint, your clear coat, and a piece of cloth. Now, this bumper had come pre-prime from the website I purchased it off of. So you don't need to scuff it up, you don't need to do anything. All we're gonna do is just wipe it down with some alcohol to get that clean surface. There's no dirt on it. I just ordered it just came out the mail package, and that's all. So I just wipe down the surface with some alcohol to give it that nice, clean, lint free, because we're about to lay down the paint and you don't want anything that can break away and disturb your paint later. So after that clean surface, pre-primed, we get our paint. It is very important to match the paint code of the car that you're trying to place your new bumper on. All right, so this paint code match our car, and we're about to lay down the paint. To get the perfect paint, you have to make sure the conditions is kind of right. Look at the paint can, the temperature. You need to be at the correct temperature. Your bumper also need to be at the correct temperature. As you can see, we have some bright sun shining, nice and warm. Everything is up to temperature, and we're just laying down the paint, and it's going on nice and smooth. And if you are new to painting, you might want to practice on a piece of cardboard first. I would not recommend you be painting a bumper for your first paint job. You need to paint like a door first, a couple cabinet, even if you have your bumper to repair. You know what I mean? Go and paint your cabinet in the house or stuff like that to kind of get your hand movement right, because it do take a lot of year to know a nice smooth flow, the correct distance away from the surface you're painting and thing like that. But right here you see I have a rhythm going on, nice little rhythm, correct distance away from the surface, because you don't really want to have any build up or anything dripping. So it's coming on nice and beautiful, nice masterpiece of work. Remember, it's all about movement. Keep a nice steady flow. Don't get too close to the surface and don't stop. Just nice back and forth, even layer. Okay, this is what one coat looks like. Or no, two coat out of one can. I think they're 11-ounce can, and it's looking beautiful. We do see some drip mark coming up, but when we get to it, I'm going to show you guys how to deal with these marks. But there it is, nice consistent movement. But as I said, I'm going to show you to deal with the small drip marks that I have, just so you know to deal with them on your own. But just so you don't have to deal with them, remember, correct distance away from the surface and smooth, even movements to lay on your surface nice and even like we have here. As I say, let me show you how to deal with the small drips. Okay, so I've started to wet sand the area, because that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get the finest grit sandpaper you can find and a little bit of water, and you're gonna wet sand the area just a little bit. You knock it down, and then when you sand away the whelp and the surface look even, you go back and you try to get a smooth movement so you don't end up with the same thing again. This is how I'm doing it. A little bit of water and my fine sandpaper, very fine, and I just gently scrub away the paint, and that should do it. Just scuff it up a little bit so the paint can sit. And then we hit it with the paint. Okay, so now that the wet sanding is done, you just lightly touch up back the surface, and you don't want it to be too much. Just as you see me did there, just a nice little touch. And then you're supposed to have that nice even surface. Okay guys, so after you get your coat on, and this is the best I could do at the moment, it's time to put on our clean coat. It's not my best work. I ended up with a little bit of whelp and stuff, but okay, so with the clear coat of your choice, I'll grab 2 Kennedys from AutoZone or Advance Auto. I'm not sure which one of them it was, but with a clear coat of your choice, it's time to protect the painting, and it's the same process, only just the coat is clear. So you're going to just make sure you have that nice rhythm going on, back and forth, nice clear coat. And then if you do it right, you should end up like this. Nice, beautiful masterpiece. I am going to tell you that I'm not finished yet. I'm going to let it dry for 24 hours. I'm going to wet sand out any whelp or any drips I have. And then I'm going to put on a next coat. But this is essentially it. It's not going to get any better than this. Just remember that the key to having a beautiful paint job is the constant movement, especially when you're using air paint, like the aerosol can or the compressor. Just nice back and forth movement, just the correct distance away. Don't let the paint build up too much. And then you should have this beautiful thing right here. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys subscribe, check out my other videos, check out my playlists. I know I'm a man of many talents, and so I have a lot of video just displaying how we get things done and how we save a few dollars. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, boom, I'm out.